Welcome to another episode, everyone. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Treyway responds to what transpired there in prison recently, where apparently, according to reports, according to what I reported even, he had been attacked. He called in and he spoke with someone, and he's not happy about it. He's saying, man, on the dead homies this, he's saying that he'll be home soon. Some people were saying that he had life in prison or something. I said I was unclear about that. I was unsure. There were some reports saying that he was coming home as early as this month. The others saying he had a lot of time. I never investigated. I never knew. Treyway himself said on this here phone call that he's coming home. And he said, man, that's on Hoover. Woo-hoo. So he's still banging Hoover and all this, about to get into the phone call. This is Two Gangster from YouTube. This is coming from Two Gangster for YouTube. Shout out to him. Now, he has a whole little video. It's less than 5 minutes. He has a bit of a backstory. I was just going to play the phone call, but I'll give you a bit of the backstory because it's important. A part of the video is going to play. I'm going to say something about this. Let's get into it.
Do YouTube what it do? Treyway finally responds to the situation. But before we get into that, let's address this first. When the judge sentenced Treyway, they sent him to LA County Jail. That's when he landed on an enemy's dorm. He got off on squeeze, and that's when he got packed out by the neighborhood Crips. He's a well-known rapper. Everybody knows him, so he's for sure gonna catch some fades.
I go in there, that's on the dead homies. They talking to me through the fence. I'm Tiny 4 Active, nigga, on my best friend, rest in peace. So when the nigga tell me like Treyway, cuz, like on hood, like on neighborhood, you better come in here. I'm like on West Home, you ain't telling me. So I see the homies right there. The homies like, oh Hoover, like what you doing? I'm like on the dead homie, I'm finna come up in there, cuz popping it. Hoover, I'm finna go up in there. I go up in there on the dead homie. As soon as I get up in there, I drop my shot and sock the nigga squeeze. When that's over, I put squeeze out on Tiny 4 Active. Squeeze go out, go to bed and all this shit's on the phone. When that's over, boom. All y'all niggas come pack me out. Boom, I'm doing my shit, I do my thing, boom. Wild in the river, 3rd Street.
They sent Treyway to MCJ, and even up there, he had a lot of fades. It's because Treyway got a disrespectful name. His name is Blank Bashin' Treyway, and the first person to call him out was from East Coast. And according to Treyway, he's a tall, big old guy, and Treyway said he still knocked him out.
I go to the hole for like 4 days. Hoover, I'll get out the hole in 3-4 days. On the day I get out the hole, I go where I'm going. Oh, you see, I got a disrespectful name when I'm in the county jail. I'm dead homie. MB Treyway, y'all know what that means. I'm in prison now. Totally different. But, so, that's on the dead homie. So I touched down, MCJ. I hope I hate MCJ, or the dead homie. I touched down in there. I go in a room full of my homies. I say,
and so, as y'all heard, he said he has a disrespectful name, NB Treyway. And y'all all know what NB stands for. It's blank bashing. It's dissing a certain hood, a certain whole neighborhood. But he, as you heard him say, I'm in prison now, it's different. In other words, I can't say that. I can't say that word here in prison. In county jail, you're going, what's your name? Where you from? And you say your whole name, disrespect the whole hood and all that, start squabbling up, or what have you. But in prison, the politics are totally different. You can lose your life. It's not a game, so you're not going to go in there. No one's going to tolerate that or allow that.
My name, whatever, to the homies I don't know. That's some Hoover's neighborhood niggas right there. They're like, what, cuz? Like on neighborhood hood crib, we need fade. I'm like, yeah. Look at the homies, like this what we doing? They like, yeah, like get your fades out the way. I'm like, on Hoover, I get my fades out the way on the damn homie. First fade, East Coast, Hoover, nigga from East Coast, like probably like 6'4", 6'5". On the damn homie, I get out there with Google, West, all I put Google out on HCG. On the damn homie. I don't know what's the deal with my nigga.
Now Treyway gets transferred out of LA County Jail, and he lands at Lancaster level 4. He's in there with everybody. A bunch of Hoovers, a bunch of Edgemont criminals. I'm wondering if this is the same guy that he got into it with.
Free game. Yeah. Ain't for too long. Nigga, I'm talking about here. But it gotta be the other way, huh? Talk about this shit don't start till you go lock. Here, go this way. Oh, we this way, man. We live and direct. We out here. Nigga, we already know this. Big CG in this motherfucker, nigga.
Now, so this is Lil Porky right here, the dark skinned one. Right here. I only point that out right here in the middle, right here below Treyway. Not the one with the glasses. This other guy here. I only point that out because, that's my son. That's my nephew, Lil Porky, that's my boy. But I just wanted to point it out because, you see how merry things are in this moment, at this juncture. Whenever they took this video, everyone's getting along. Dude in there from Edgemont Criminal, right? Porky's in there. They're all in the cell. Treyway's in there, and they're all turned up, chilling and friends and friendly and having each other back and what have you. But then eventually, we all know, for those who don't know, because there are new people to the channel every day, shout out to everyone. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel. For those who may not know, just a quick backstory, Treyway was just attacked. Whatever, dude from Edgemont. Someone held onto his phone and some stuff transpired. Some knives were involved. I don't know if this is the same dude, one of the dudes that's here in the cell with him from Edgemont, because there's somebody in the cell with him right here from Edgemont. But right here, while they're taking this video, but that's certainly Lil Porky right there, and it just shows how quickly things can turn, because he ended up getting into a Lil Porky. There was some strife there, some acrimony that apparently led to some sort of bloodshed on one level or another. And then, as we know, he ended up, again, getting into it in the cell with his cellie, with a dude from Edgemont, and stabbings were involved and weapons were involved and bloodshed was involved. Again, don't know if it's one of the individuals that's in the cell with him here, but it just goes to show you that 1 minute you're all friends, and the next you're enemies. The next you're trying to take each other's heads off. The next you're stabbing each other up after you having each other's backs and chilling. This is the game that you will be getting into as it relates to the culture as we know it of 2026. And it's just not worth it. I say F the street, and we can still, you can still represent your turf. You can still represent your hood. That's fine. Just let's stop killing each other. Let's put on a boxing glove and gloves and box it out. We have a conflict or a problem. Let's have a Spody Face show this little rap cipher. LA Bloods versus, I might react to that, man. Aunt Heffy then was on there rapping against the Bloods. Let's do something like that. We don't have to kill each other. Because once we stop that, boy, look, it's going to change for us overnight. The whole world will be in our hands once we stop.
Niggas know this. Nigga on the set. We all here.
Look, one question. Can Big Sad walk the main line? Oh my God! Damn, homie!
Westside is my nigga, is monster.
Westside is my nigga, is monster.
I'm on the set.
Treyway was able to contact this girl. Treyway has confirmed that he's still in the hole.
Yeah, so you saw Edgemont, Westside Edgemont. And then, so that was Treyway sitting on the top bunk saying, just one question, can Big Sad walk the main line? Of course, Big Sad, they saying Playboy Gangster, I believe, whatever, had paperwork on him. Wack came out with some paperwork on him. Speaking of Wack, boy, but I'll get into that later, man. Supposedly he made a post about me talking crazy. I sure hope this is not true, man. I went to go try to find it. I couldn't find it. I sure hope this is not true. These dudes think everything content.
He did not go PC. He said don't believe the hype because those stories are not true. He's gonna explain everything once he gets out the hole. But according to him, everything you heard about him is a lie.
You already know the Nah, but
You already know the front I'm over free to low, but the dead homies. I've been a whole bitch, but not for long bitch. So the dead homies already been on my dead side. Who believe anything a nigga talk about on home is fuck you. Who I be home, I'm chilling in your daddy on the dead homies. So yeah, I'll be back.
nah, but
Okay, that's the phone call. I know it's a little short or whatever, and you can't really hear it, but you can hear some of it. You hear on the dead homies and all that. You have to play it back. Maybe I'll play it back right now. Let's see if we can hear it. Let me hear it again. But you hear him say on the dead homies, he'll be home soon. Sound like he was saying Figueroa on Figueroa, and on the dead homies. I know he said on Hoover. Woo. So he still sounds like Treyway, the old Treyway, the same Treyway, as if nothing ever happened. And the headline here is Treyway finally responds, I did not go PC. He's saying he didn't go PC, that he'll be home soon on the dead homies, and some about somebody's daddy, and on Hoover this and Hoover that. But let's see, let's see if we can hear it real quick. Let me try it again.
but
You already know the front your daddy on the dead homie. Who I be on this side. I've been free to low. You know the front
You heard about him is a lie.
You already know the front I'm over free to low, but the dead homies. I've been a whole bitch, but not for long bitch. So the dead homies already been on my dead side. Who believe anything a nigga talk about on home is fuck you. Who I be home, I'm chilling in your daddy on the dead homies. So yeah, I'll be back.
nah, but
You already know the front I'm over free to low, but the dead homies. I've been a whole bitch, but not for long bitch. So the dead homies already been on my dead side. Who believe anything a nigga talk about on home is fuck you. Who I be home, I'm chilling in your daddy on the dead homies. So yeah, I'll be back.
nah, but
Okay, so there you have it. You may have to go listen to it again, but his girl was certainly getting a kick out of it. She's supporting her man. I ain't mad at her. Let me know what you think in the comments. That's Treyway. That's the situation. He was in, they was all chilling for a moment. It all turned bad, apparently, one way or another. But Treyway is apparently defiant. According to that phone call, he sounds defiant. He said anything, anybody talking about F it, F them. I did catch that part. And he kept saying Hoover this and Hoover that, and that he'll be home soon. And on his daddy, somebody's daddy, and he ain't went PC. And so he sounds like the same Treyway, the old Treyway, if you will. Not someone with his tail tucked somewhere hiding in protective custody. He sounds like someone who's ready to come home and even a score or something, if anything. He still has that same energy. He's still popping. Yeah, well, you heard him. I played it for you twice. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay safe and stay free, people.